So last March, we were able to show you an absolutely beautiful collection of jewelry from a beautiful location. This is an absolutely stunning home, and we have been lucky enough to be allowed to share one more evening here with you. So because of the fact that we're here in such a beautiful environment, we have chosen some of the most outstanding, beautiful pieces of jewelry for you. We're going to be joining you for the next hour. Of course, my name is Lisa Robertson. That makes sense because we're on my Facebook page, and David Markstein is joining us.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
So amazing to be here. I feel
Isn't
like it takes me back to our Italy days and the remote broadcast
Yes,
and everything.
yes. So one of the things that I enjoyed doing for 18 of the years that I was at our former job and the 18 years that we did it, because David and I worked together on that, were the jewelry shows where we broadcast live from Italy, and they were always beautiful locations. The people that built this home are people who are Italian, love the Italian aesthetic, and as you can see, it's reflected beautifully in this home. So it does kind of bring back the feeling of when we would do those shows from Italy. We have,
just stunning.
Oh, just beautiful. We have some of the most beautiful jewelry for you this evening. Everything that you see is going to be absolutely exquisite. A number of the pieces are one-of-a-kind pieces. A number of them we only have a very few, but they are all absolutely special, beautiful things. One of the things I wanted to say is tonight is not a night where you're going to say, I'll take one of everything.
Right.
It's not that kind of evening. This is an evening where even if you're just window shopping, I always believe that an hour of beauty is good for the soul, and that is what you will see in this hour. So if you're window shopping or just looking for a beautiful escape, or you'd like to, in my mind, I wear everything a million times when I just see it. In my mind, I see myself walking into a room wearing that, and I lead this rich fantasy life. So we'll have lots of things for you to imagine yourself wearing in the next hour, or think about how wonderful it would be, or they might be something that is on your wish list, in your budget, and something for a very special occasion.
Absolutely. We went to some of the finest design houses in the world to find these products.
We're going to start out with something that is over 370 carats of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Now, Sleeping Beauty turquoise is something that they're not even bringing out of the mines anymore.
Yes, they're not. The mine is closed, so anything you see in Sleeping Beauty means that they've already excavated it and they've put it together. And that's why Sleeping Beauty prices have gone up so much, because Sleeping Beauty really is the ultimate of turquoise, because it's that robin's egg blue, there's no matrix, and this necklace, it's like the fact that they could construct it, the fact that they had enough Sleeping Beauty to put in here, it's just spectacular. Lisa, there's 66 individual Sleeping Beauty turquoise stones in here, and look at the diamonds around that center.
So you have diamonds around the center, you have diamonds around a few of the Sleeping Beauty here on the side. This is 22 karat gold over sterling silver. It is 372 and a half carats of Sleeping Beauty turquoise. It is over 400 individual champagne diamonds, and this is 22 karat gold over silver with over 88 grams of silver used in the casting of this piece.
Yes.
It is exceptional. And David, you were saying that the people who brought us this piece were saying it's not just that it's Sleeping Beauty, but then they're really searching for that beautiful narrow range of color.
That's right.
And quality, so it all goes together.
Because Sleeping Beauty has a very large range of color. It's beautiful. So you want to have a color array that kind of goes together, and that's exactly what they've done in this necklace. When you talk about the precision, just that alone of putting the necklace like this together, it lays so perfectly. Look at it on our beautiful model, Kate.
So there was a slight disagreement over who would be wearing the Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
I won.
Kate or Chantal. Kate won. This is one of her absolute favorite pieces, and that's quite a statement, because there are some absolutely unbelievable pieces in tonight's show. But I can't imagine more of a statement piece. You know, when you think about turquoise, is a singular, compelling, beautiful, unique color. Turquoise is such a unique color. The color is named after it.
Yeah.
You cannot help but look at it. It draws your eye. It pulls you in. It's riveting. There is absolutely no way, and I always jokingly say, normally, of course, everyone's looking at Kate, but this is one of the few occasions where everyone is going to be looking at the necklace.
Exactly.
And when you look like Kate, that's a statement.
I mean, it's got so much weight to it, but it just drapes so beautifully on the neckline, and this is what they wanted to do intentionally with this necklace. You know, in the back clasps so nicely. It even has a little turquoise stone on the clasp.
Isn't that beautiful?
And the fact that this is set in 22 karat gold is beautiful too. I always like turquoise and gold together. We've talked about
yes.
the combination, because most people think turquoise, silver. I mean, silver color, but
yes.
I love gold.
I think that in the United States, in a lot of cases, we think of turquoise with sterling silver because we think of Native American jewelry. But when you look at the heritage in different countries and different civilizations and different cultures, the most prevalent use of turquoise has been in gold and diamonds. Turquoise is a stone that was prized so highly by the pharaohs in Egypt that only the pharaoh's family was allowed to wear it. In a lot of cases, it was one of the few treasures that was so valuable that the Egyptians would leave the border of their country to gather it, which was huge because the Egyptians believed that if you died outside of Egypt, your soul could not continue the journey to the next life. It is a compelling, amazing stone. It was something that when people from the Western world found this continent, and were in Mexico, the Native American people said, you can have all the gold you want, just don't take the turquoise. I mean, turquoise has always been valued in whatever civilization has been lucky enough to have it, and this necklace is a just exceptional example of that. So once again, this is 372 and a half. I like to make sure you know the half. Carats of Sleeping Beauty turquoise, which is no longer being mined and has not been for quite some time. It is 404 individual champagne diamonds, and it is 22 karat gold over 88 grams of sterling silver.
And we were talking about the quality of the champagne diamonds here, because they don't look like champagne, they look like white diamonds.
They are a technical, as they would say. It's a technical. I look at them and I only see diamonds. Technically, they're saying they're champagne. I'll take their word for it. They're stunning. This one is $2,700. It is an absolutely stunning piece. And as we look at it on Kate, we'll bring out our next stunning piece. But we really wanted to start with something exceptional and striking. And I can't think of anything more striking. It was so funny because when we were here doing pictures and videos earlier, Kate was wearing this around like she just did not want to take it off. It made her so happy
I
just to have
fantasy life too.
Exactly. I just imagine myself walking into the room wearing this necklace, and then whenever anyone talks about me, they're not going to say, "Oh, you know," they're going to go, "The woman with the necklace." That's going to be who you are. The woman with the necklace. That's who. And then later on, they go, "You know, so and so. You know, she had that amazing necklace." Oh yeah. Oh yeah! I guarantee you that's going to make you the one with the necklace. All right, so I am absolutely in love with that Sleeping Beauty turquoise, I have to say.
I am too.
And I love it. It's so interesting because in the early days of our little company, you know, and we still do a lot of Italian jewelry, and we love Italian jewelry. But I love that we're really able to bring you jewelry now from all over the world, and such an amazing range of color and gemstones and styles and aesthetics and carat weights and price ranges and metals. This one is, again, one of those that I just imagine myself wearing, and it makes me so happy. This is a beautiful handmade oval 1.9 carat emerald and diamond ring. Now this looks to me, it reminds me of Louis XIV, the Sun King. It just looks like, or the chair of St. Peter's. When you go to St. Peter's in Rome, the chair of St. Peter's with the rays coming out from that stained glass window and the doves. I mean, this is, I think, one of the most beautiful examples I have ever seen of emeralds and diamonds. This one is just under 2 carats in the single emerald. It is 1.4 carats in champagne diamonds, but once again, I don't see how they're champagne, but they're saying they're champagne, so we're going with that. 302 individual diamonds, and it's 22 karat gold again over sterling silver.
And again, when you talk about the quality of the Zambian emerald, this is a beautiful green color, and the saturation varies. So when we talk about emerald, you talk about AAA quality, and that's the highest emerald you can find, and this really is stunning. And you talked about the design, Lisa. While it's in an oval shape, the design almost has a spray look to it, where the diamonds just free form flow out of the emerald. And it's, when you think about the fact that there's over 300 individual diamonds set in here, and the design itself is just so stunning. I do see this as a ring that I could see you wearing.
Oh, yes.
Wearing anywhere.
Absolutely.
And just not wanting to take it off.
Absolutely.
Look at the sides.
It's just beautiful. And it, you know, it's interesting because it's something that, again, I think goes to any culture. You know, I could see this in a beautiful feathered headdress of a Native American culture. I could see this as the rays of the sun in the chair in St. Peter's in an Italian culture. I could see this as Louis XIV, the Sun King, in French history. There's something about this that just resonates from so many different angles, and it's so stunning. Emerald is one of the most elegant, beautiful, striking gemstones, but of course, emerald is a stone that is increasingly difficult to find in a beautiful saturated color, in something that's going to give you that, you know, that just that presence that you want in an emerald. How beautiful is that? I mean, wow.
And while it's a wide ring, Lisa, I notice your fingers are going underneath, so it doesn't get in the way of anything, right?
No, it doesn't. It's very comfortable.
Yep.
Doesn't get in the way. I love that there's diamonds down the side. I love that you just look at all the work. All
the workmanship you can so see from the bottom of the ring, sometimes looking upward, but this is set in 22 karat gold. And again, I love it in the 22 karat gold. It has this really interesting look. You said like we love jewelry from Italy a lot. Well, each country has different looks to what they do. And this is a look that looks like you traveled all over the world to find.
This is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I love it on a middle finger. I love it on a ring finger. I love it on a first finger. I don't think there's any wrong way to wear this ring. It is so stunning and so striking. This one is $1,099, which is amazing for a ring that is almost 2 carats and a single emerald, and then over 300 individual diamonds.
That's amazing.
Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. Emerald is the birthstone for the month of May. It is a beautiful, beautiful stone that is really something that has been prized again throughout history. When you look at the royal jewels, if you go to London and you go through the museums and you look at the royal jewels, you're going to see emeralds. You know, when you look at some of the most famous wedding, wedding rings of all time, engagement rings, emeralds. I mean, it's something that everyone knows, everyone recognizes, everyone loves. I think if you want something that people understand, emerald and diamonds is always going to be that.
Absolutely. I mean, and the combination of the two in this case is it's just stunning. It looks like something that could be behind a glass wall at the Smithsonian.
It does. It really does.
And it's something that, going back,
like this was worn by
some famous person.
Yeah, I love that.
Princess something.
So this is, again, $1,099. It is absolutely beautiful. And again, if you want, I love a woman who has a unique piece of jewelry and wears it with confidence. Don't save it for a special occasion. Don't wait for dressing up. Wear it. Enjoy it. Love it. Make it part of your identity. Make it part of your everyday. People are going to remember you because you have this exceptional piece of jewelry, and it is absolutely stunning. So that one is beautiful. It is going to be emeralds and diamonds, and you can see how gorgeous that is on Chantal. Loving that piece. Yeah, that's another one I think everyone's just been wanting to wear around. Just wear around, you know, the little house. Just the small villa abode.
It's exceptional.
It really is. I think this is one of the most beautiful homes I've ever seen, and it really does remind me of being in Italy, and it's been very kind of them to let us actually use their beautiful home to bring you this beautiful jewelry. So I want to thank the owners who've been very, very gracious with us. Now, one of the things that we love to do is to bring you really exceptional pieces like that bold Sleeping Beauty, that beautiful emerald and diamond. But I know in some cases you're saying, I would love to have diamonds, but I'm an understated girl and I want a diamond I can live in. I want a diamond I can wear literally to the gym if I want to. I can wear it to the grocery store. I can wear it to work. I can wear it wherever I want to wear it, and it's never going to be too much. David does know, I think, everyone in the jewelry world, and because of that, in some cases, if there is something very special, because people know him, they will seek him out and say, I have something very special.
And they do often
And
do
that's
that.
what happened with their next 3 pieces of diamond jewelry.
Yes, so one of my friends in the industry and representing a wonderful design house reached out to me with some special finds. And this is 14 karat gold and diamonds. And I do like that these are updated. They're a lever back style in 14 karat gold. They're a nice sized diamond, but the quality of these diamonds is what they were so proud of. They're very good quality of color and clarity. And you know, if let's just say if it made the cut for this show, it had to be special. We wouldn't we could introduce everyday basics and stuff, but this to me was something special. It's a beautiful earring in diamonds and 14 karat gold. We don't do a lot of 14 karat gold.
No.
And I think that this is something to, I mean, you can't even tell the color and clarity from looking at it, but it's beautiful.
Very quickly, I want to let you know that this is 60 points in diamonds, so it's going to be about 30 points in each ear. That's about 1/3 of a carat in a single stone. So it's not a cluster, it's a single stone. It is set in 14 karat gold, not 14 karat over something. This is 14 karat gold. And these are very, very good color and beautiful clarity for a diamond earring. The color is going to be HI, so you really see that it shows up beautifully.
Yeah.
And each of the next 3 pieces are going to come with a card.
Yes.
And the card really it gives you the specifics of the diamond. Yeah, can we borrow that, Nina? Thank you, thank you. So this is going to be, these are going to come with the card that gives you the specifics of the piece of jewelry, and you can see how beautiful these earrings are. These are $649, and I have to say that is an unbelievable value on these earrings.
Because the manufacturer explained to me that if you were going to get this at what we would sell everybody else and what this would be at retail, it would be close to $1,000 easily.
Wow.
And it was easily.
Yeah.
So you should just understand that this is a very special one-time buy.
So $649. I was just showing you the card because again, you get the card with each of these next 3 pieces, and I really do think that they are beautiful. I mean, these are pieces that you can truly live in if you have your ears double pierced. They're not going to be too much. I do know that I think in some cases if you're saying, I want a really beautiful, fine piece of jewelry, but I want it to be something I can truly live in. I don't want to have to, think, is it too much? I'm going here, I'm running out errands, we all have the same life. Your shirt might cost a little more. It's the same life. Like you're going to the grocery store, you're going to work, you're running your errands, you're taking care of your family. We are all living the same life, and I love something that adds that little touch of beauty to your everyday, that little something special to your everyday, that just raises the level on your everyday, that quiet little piece that you just feel good when you wear.
And there is something about owning diamonds.
Yes.
Of all, diamonds in general, and giving diamonds as a gift. I mean, there's something really special about it being able to do this. And we really have made it affordable in this case to do this.
So when you see the earrings on Kate, you can see how beautiful they are. They are absolutely stunning. And we're going to move on to our next piece in this amazing little trio that David has found for us. So once again, there are 3 pieces of diamond jewelry that we were able to get an absolutely unbelievable opportunity on for you. We're passing that opportunity on to you. And each of these is going to come with the card with all the information. Each of them is going to be $649. Each of them would normally retail for about $1,000.
Yep.
So if you've been saying, you know what, I've been saving up, I really want to get just one beautiful piece of diamond jewelry that I can live in and I can really wear, these are the 3 pieces to look at. So this next piece is a beautiful, beautiful heart necklace done in a beautiful diamond pave. This is set in 14 karat gold. And this is, hold on, this is going to be 14 karat white gold at a 1/2 carat of diamonds. Absolutely stunning on this one. And this is, again, that piece that you live in. I have a couple of my friends have beautiful pieces of diamond jewelry, and they do live in them.
Yeah.
Everything else goes with it. They layer everything else with it. This is what you wear every day. It's close to your heart. It's a piece of your heart. It is a heart, and it's beautifully done.
There's something about an iconic diamond heart necklace that it's never going to go out of style, handed down from generation to generation. And Lisa, we were talking before the show about the price of gold.
Oh
we were
my
saying
gosh.
that gold is a commodity.
Unbelievable.
It's traded. and it has gone up so much, but yet we were given this at not only the special price, but the special gold price as well. So everything,
Yes.
all of these savings we are passing on.
So normally when, at the point in time where we were able to agree to this arrangement to get these beautiful pieces for you, gold was much less on the world market than it is now. So when they say at that point
Yeah.
that each of these pieces would retail for about $1,000, I guarantee that if you were going to get this, if this were just being done today with the prices of gold today,
Yeah.
it would be even more. I mean, it is an unbelievable opportunity to have that one special piece. And I understand that that's not the kind of piece you invest in every day, but I also think that that is that kind of in between where you're going to go, you know what? I've been saving for something special. That's going to be it. I'm going to invest in something that I'm always going to love. It's as beautiful as it possibly be. It's never going to go out of style. I will never tire of wearing it. Someday I will give it to my daughter. She will always love it. Someday she'll give it to her daughter. She will always love it. I mean, this is the quality of the jewelry that we're talking about. And we offer a lot of different types of jewelry, and I love a lot of different types of jewelry, but I do think to have a few really, really special pieces in your wardrobe is something I'm glad we can offer.
And as a commodity, I was trying to calculate, because listen, it's gold, labor, and diamonds. And so I was thinking, well, how much gold is in here? The diamonds. It's like, I don't know how they even did the price for us. Like, I honestly don't, because it really is spectacular for how much labor, the beauty of this white gold diamond pave necklace.
Beautiful, just beautiful. And it's never too much.
Yeah.
It's always perfect.
Always
Again,
perfect.
you can wear that at your most casual when you're out running your errands and taking care of your family. You can wear that to the office. It's never going to be too much. You can wear that when you're dressing up, and it's going to be the perfect touch. You can wear that to church when you're going to church. You can wear that to a picnic when you're going on a picnic. There's no wrong place to wear something that beautiful. So I love the fact that it's 14 karat white gold. A number of you have been asking for pieces in gold. We don't do a lot of pieces in gold, but this is in 14 karat white gold, not 14 karat over something.
Yeah.
This is 14 karat white gold and a half carat of diamonds, and it's going to come with the documentation of exactly the color and the clarity of the diamonds on that. So, and the carat weight, of course. So this is our 14 karat white gold micro pave half carat heart necklace in 14 karat white gold, and it is absolutely, absolutely beautiful. I do love that, and I think that's such a special gift for a birthday, a graduation, an anniversary, all those special things. All right, one more thing we wanted to show you in the diamonds is an absolutely beautiful ring. Now this is a simple, elegant, gorgeous crossover style in a band ring, but of course this one is done in gold.
Yeah, 14 karat white gold, and the design is classic, iconic. It's the crossover ring, but there's something again so special about it, because it's something that I see never going out of style, handing down from generation to generation, a beautiful piece. And again, the savings that we were talking about on the other two 14 karat white pieces applies to this. The diamond prices, the quality of these diamonds, Lisa, are really unbelievable.
So this is $649. It is 14 karat white gold with 55 points of round, brilliant cut diamonds. So this is going to be that beautiful classic band, and I'm just going to show you how simply it goes on the hand. How beautiful is that? Very elegant, very, very simple, close to the hand. That's, what is really nice about this is that if you happen to have a diamond solitaire style, it'll just nest right with it, and the solitaire will go right here in the curve, which I think is a great look. It's a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm going to hand this to Kate so she can borrow it for a moment. This is one of the few that we don't have, we only have one of, so I'm going to give this one to her right here on set. Sorry about that. Sam's like, give me a second. Give me a second. Almost there.
Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome.
It's a ring that it stands alone. You don't need to adorn it with anything else. It's just very, very updated and classic, but just timeless at the same time.
And in these shows, we really want to bring you a range. So we're going to show you some pieces that are truly just that wow, reach for the stars.
Mhm.
And then we're going to show you some pieces that are extremely affordable but really special coming up in the show. And to me, this is that amazing opportunity. It's kind of in between.
Yeah.
It's an amazing value that you will not normally see, but it is still something extra special, something really, really beautiful, something that you're not going to see everywhere else. And I do love how simple and elegant that ring is. I love that you can put it, you know, with a diamond solitaire look,
Yeah.
and it's going to be perfect. I just think it's stunning. Again, never too much. And I also think that in some cases, if you want to wear something all the time, then it is wonderful to have something in diamonds and gold. You don't have to worry about
Yeah,
it. You don't have to think about it. You're just you're gonna wear it. You're gonna enjoy it. You're not
That's the
gonna
beauty
think about
of
it.
gold, because
Yeah.
it's timeless and never going to run out of style, and it's a commodity and it has value, and everything about it
Mhm.
we've talking about.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So loving that beautiful, beautiful diamond ring. That is exceptional. Once again, that's going to come with the card.
Yeah.
That's going to give you all the information on the diamonds, the quality, the color, everything else on that one. And that is very, very special. That is an unbelievable value that we were able to get for you once. It's not something we can do again.
No.
So if you're looking at it, I hope that you get it. I know that you will love it. It is absolutely, absolutely stunning. Okay, so in this show, we wanted to show you some pieces that are an unbelievable opportunity. And then we wanted to show you some pieces that are an unbelievable opportunity, and definitely that kind of shoot for the moon piece.
Yeah.
This is, and you know what I love is that we have some of our women who really do have an eye for exceptional pieces of jewelry.
Absolutely.
And whether it's the couture shows that we've done or these beautiful high-end shows, it always makes me so happy to know that so many of these pieces do end up finding a good home. And and then we hear from the women who bought them how much they love them.
Yeah.
So this is a piece that is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I think you've done a double take on this bracelet for another time.
This is so absolutely stunning. So this is tourmaline in the pink, London blue topaz in the blue, Savorite, which is that green, and then diamonds. This is 22 karat gold over silver, and this is a lot of 22 karat gold. And I almost feel like it's so beautiful in person. And our lights, I think, are beautiful on us, and I just think this is actually even prettier in person. So I'm just going to take it off this and see if that helps. Here's the clasp on it. So you have that figure 8 safety catch on either side, and it's covered in the diamonds. This is 2.14 carats of champagne diamonds, 428 individual diamonds.
Yeah.
How stunning is this? 10.5 carats of tourmaline. 43 carats, is that right?
Yeah, 43 carats of
London blue topaz. Oh my gosh. 2.9 carats of Savorite, and that is 456 individual Savorite stones on this one. That is exceptional.
Lisa, look at the construction. You were just taking it off your wrist and it was just flowing, the way it's connected. Because when you connect a bracelet of this quality, you don't want to see where it's connected. You want to just know that it's flawless in terms of the design. The artisan that created this really is number one in the factory.
Mm-hmm.
They go to the number one person in the factory who has the most experience in design. He's the one who puts this together. He does it all by hand. There's no machinery involved in this. It is something that they are very proud of. They're proud to show it to us, and they're honored that we picked this to present tonight.
It is unbelievable. This is one of those pieces that I just think is truly, truly exceptional. I think if you are someone who really loves fine jewelry, and you want something that's special, and you want something that's exceptional, and you want something you're not going to see everywhere, it's hard to find something of this caliber that isn't 5 digits. I mean, it is an unbelievable piece. Now, this bracelet is $1,999, which I find to be astounding.
It really is.
Because of the fact that you have over 400 diamonds in this bracelet. And again, that's going to be over 10.5 carats of tourmaline, 43 carats of London blue, 456 individual saburite, over 400 diamonds, all done by hand. I mean, it is astounding. And each and every one of these pieces is a cast piece.
Yeah.
And then all put together by hand, and it is exquisite. So this is a piece, once again, very much like that Sleeping Beauty piece in the beginning, where I say, if you wear something like this, they're going to refer to you as the woman with the bracelet.
Yeah.
You know,
exactly.
you know, so-and-so, who are you talking about? You know, the one with the bracelet. Oh, yeah, wasn't that amazing? Oh my gosh, did you see that? Right? That's how they're going to be talking about you when you show up with that bracelet on. That is unbelievable.
One of the things I love about the design here is that they're not perfect ovals. These are organic shapes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's even harder to be precision with these organic shapes because then they have to fit in correctly and be able to be designed one into the other, and almost like a puzzle's put together, but it's just so beautiful the way they can still make it fluid, ultra flexible, and just everything about this, and the weight is amazing.
Amazing. Something about it reminds me of a peacock's tail. And I think because the colors are so rich.
Well, they did a great job combining these colors. They are so saturated, these colors. I mean, it's unbelievable they were able to put these together.
Yeah, someone really just went above and beyond on this one. It is an absolutely exceptional piece, absolutely beautiful. This is one of those pieces that I guarantee you are going to get compliments on. There is no way you can wear this out of your house and not get compliments. No way.
It reminds me, by the way, of when we're in Italy, and there's this one little section where they have the awards of the best jewelry in the show, and I could see this bracelet just under the glass in there, and this would be one of the awards of best design.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So an absolutely beautiful piece, beautifully done, 22 karat gold over sterling silver, over 400 diamonds, over 10 carats of tourmaline, 43 carats of London blue topaz, and over 450 saburite garnet stones in that piece. That is absolutely stunning. I can just leave that on for a minute here because, you know, it would miss me.
Which one?
The crossover ring?
The crossover ring is getting limited.
Oh, so I want to let you know that beautiful diamond crossover ring that we were showing you, one of those amazing finds that we found for you in diamonds, is getting very limited. We've sold out about some of our sizes on that ring.
Some very savvy shoppers.
Yes, so definitely grab that ring if you would like it. It is stunning. Now, one of the things that, again, we were just talking about Italy, and these are pieces of jewelry made around the world, but we always love our Italian jewelry, and it is part of, I think, the heritage of our company, because it's one of the things that David and I worked on together at our previous place of employment. We worked together on the Italian jewelry for years and went to the Italian jewelry shows, and, you know, really found the most beautiful things we felt for you, and worked directly with the factories, and it's really enabled us to continue to do that in our present company. And one of the things that I think everyone wants when it comes to, if you love Italy or love Italian jewelry, is to truly have a piece of Italy.
Absolutely.
This is a piece of Italy.
I think I was very fortunate to be able to go to so many different factories and learn how jewelry was made in Italy, because it helped me then understand design. And when you do a piece like this, you're talking about a piece of history here, because you've talked about the B lira. This is a very special B lira, Lisa.
So this is the original B lira. This is the first B lira coin that was minted in Italy. This was minted between 1919 and 1937.
Wow.
And this was actually commissioned by Vittorio Emanuele III. And he commissioned this B lira originally as a symbol of prosperity, of rebuilding, of the country growing and coming back to being a prosperous country at a very difficult time in Italy's history. And this is a coin that is naturally this beautiful dark patina that I love. We have this absolutely gorgeous bezel on it in this kind of a rope feel around the edge, with the beads at the north, south, east, and west, and of course the bail at the top. We have this in your choice of 3 colors, rose, white, and yellow, but this is truly a piece of Italian history. So Italy became part of the European Union. They quit using the lira and went to the euro, and the Italians have never been happy about that, ever. I mean, it's one of those things where
They were so unhappy.
they were so. If you could have heard the Italians, and there were. We keep talking about this, but it's so funny because there were 2 years. There was 2 years when Italy was part of the European Union, but you didn't have to use the euro. You could use the lira or the euro.
Oh,
I
they didn't want to
never
touch the
saw
euro.
a euro. Never. Not once
Yeah.
in all of our trips to Italy in that time did we see 1 euro until the day that it became law that you could not use a lira. It was no longer legal tender, and the Italians were literally weeping openly. Like they melted down the lira and made statues out of them. It is one of the most highly collected coins. Any lira is highly collectible now because it has not been made in
Yeah.
decades. But this isn't just a lira. This was a very, very limited, commemorative, special coin that was created by Italy to inspire Italy.
Yeah.
It is an amazing piece of history. So this is a coin that was legal tender, that is a piece of Italy, that is a piece of Italian history, and I love that.
When you think about the fact that it was legal tender, but yet it almost was made for jewelry, I feel like there's something about
Right,
the
so
lira.
beautiful, yes.
You know, it's like you wouldn't take a quarter and make a neck. It's just something about the lira makes so
Well-
much sense in the world because it reminds you of history. It's a history thing.
I also think that the Italians do have such a beautiful aesthetic. One of the things that we notice when we go to Italy and work with the Italians is that, you know, as Americans, we're all about get it done, get it done, get it done. And go, go, go. And the Italians are about the journey. And you know they're taking their time and they're about, you know, experiencing it along the way. They don't care so much what something is made out of as much as what it looks like when they're done, and they're very proud of that process and that workmanship. And I think that relates to their legal tender. They're not going to make an ugly coin. Like everything about it was beautiful. And I think that this is one of the most beautiful lira they ever created. And I love the fact that it is beautiful, it is unusual, it was a commemorative coin, it was limited, it is highly sought after by collectors, and I love that we can bring it to you in this beautiful necklace. We are very, very particular about where we get our coins from for Italian jewelry to make sure that they are exactly what we tell you they are. And whenever we are able to come across an amount and we know that it is legitimate, we are so quick to say set it aside, we want to do something special with that, and I think this one is extra special.
And that's why the natural patina here is a little darker patina, because this is a natural coin.
Yes.
That it's very old and ancient. Like,
Isn't that gorgeous?
Old, but
Yeah.
it's got some.
I mean, it's, you know, it's coming up on like 80 or so years ago. This coin has been around a while. So I love that coin. I love the fact that we have it for you. This is a piece that is $179. We really wanted to bring you a range of pieces, and I think at $179, it amazes me that you can have a piece of Italian history, have something rare, have something collectible, have something that was really created just for you in this beautiful, beautiful pendant and chain, and it is stunning in any color. You can see how beautiful it looks on Kate. I love the dark color of the coin because I really feel like that makes it stand out. You know, it's not going to just kind of disappear against your skin. I think the contrast makes it so striking, and it reminds me of one of the trends that we're seeing right now, which is bringing the black rhodium into jewelry because it makes everything look better.
Absolutely.
All right, I have gotten way too carried away and we have to move on. As usual, who's talking too much? All right, so this is, which one? Oh, this one?
Yes.
Oh.
This one is very limited.
Hmm.
There's only one more and I'm wearing it.
You actually told me, listen, I'm okay if this doesn't
I know,
sell.
like, so if this doesn't sell, I just get to
I
keep
know-
it,
I know,
right?
I know. You told me that.
There's hope. There's only one left and I'm wearing it. I'm borrowing, if you're going to get this one, I'm borrowing yours for just a moment because it's so beautiful. I hope that's okay with you. All right, coming up next, this is an exceptional opportunity, and this is absolutely an investment piece. But oh my gosh, what you are going to save, right? So if you're the girl going, okay, I've been saving a long time because what I want is a diamond tennis necklace, right? I have a few friends who have diamond tennis necklaces, and let me tell you, they did not pay this for it. So this is a beautiful diamond tennis necklace. Diamonds, not the lookup, diamonds in this tennis necklace, graduated larger to the center. Then they go all the way around. 14 karat yellow gold, 7 carats of diamonds. This comes with a GIA appraisal report that tells you that these are G to H in color.
Yeah.
It tells you everything about them, that there's 167 stones, 7 carats of round full cut diamonds, over 22 grams of 14 karat gold, and P.S. and by the way, the appraisal values this, and this was before the price of gold,
Yes.
is what it is today, which is a major component in this necklace for 22.6 grams of gold. I am now going to hand this to the lovely and talented Chantal. The appraisal that comes with it values this necklace, and it would be more now,
Get ready for this.
at $19,500. That got Sam's attention. Sam went, whoa.
There's an appraisal that has that amount.
So you get that appraisal with it, and that is absolutely lowballing what you would pay for that necklace now. This is one that we have been holding for you.
Yep.
We wanted to really save it for a special occasion. This is definitely it. This necklace with 7 carats of diamonds, over 22 grams of 14 karat gold, and an appraisal report that comes with it of a value of $19,500. This beautiful piece is $6,900.
There is something about this necklace that is mesmerizing to me.
Mm-hmm.
It just is so beautiful. The diamonds go all the way around. I love the fact that we were given this special opportunity by Lisa, and it really was. I mean, this was like just, it was like finding a needle in a haystack. We happened to be around that day. They offered this to
Oh,
us.
this one's gone? Oh, okay.
Oh.
Chantal,
Wow. Okay.
I'm sorry, but you have to give that back to the person who just bought it.
I have this wonderful speech.
I know, I'm sorry. Hold that thought, David. So coming up next, can we bring out the cross as well at the same time? Because I've been talking too long, so we're gonna have to make up a little time here.
Yeah.
So I wanted to show you a number of pieces from Florence, and I'll have the girls can put on both pieces because they have on both pieces at once. So there is a factory in Florence that we absolutely love, and you hear us talk about that factory. We found it our very first time at the Robertson Jewelry Fair with our new company, and we weren't even at the fair. They had made a special mini fair for us because we weren't able to go to the fair. And, and they were lined up in the hallway with their little rolling bags of jewelry, and everyone had 15 minutes. And then this factory came in, and we took way more than 15 minutes, and we've been in love with them ever since. This is a factory that normally only creates jewelry for the Italian market. They normally only work in 18 karat gold. They do these pieces for us in 18 karat gold over silver, and they are exceptional. In fact, these are pieces they don't even make anymore. They are now only making them for us, period. This is a beautiful pair of earrings and a beautiful cross necklace. Both of these are exceptional. I love everything about these. Now this is going to be a cross that we've done before in the beautiful diamond cut beads that you're looking at here. I love this. It's so gorgeous.
The attention to detail is amazing. Everything with this factory out of Florence is done by hand, but they have an aesthetic that's very different than any factory, not only in all of Italy, in the world. When you see a piece like this, you know, aha, that's from that Florence factory.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, I shouldn't call them factory, they're a design house, but they are top of the line. The fact that they make product for us still is amazing.
Yeah.
'Cause they really don't make a lot of new anymore, but they make it for us.
And they've really changed their direction.
Yes,
You
they
know,
have.
this is what built their prestige and their name in the business, and we are now requesting that they continue to make these iconic designs.
Yeah.
They're not making them for anyone else anymore. They're only making them for us. So this is a beautiful chain and a cross. It's in your choice of the pearls. This is the same beautiful man-made pearl they use in their 18
Yeah.
karat gold. This is the same man-made turquoise they use in their 18 karat gold, very high quality, and these beautiful diamond cut beads. Each and every chain is going to have the beads that match the cross in different, kind of triple sections and stations going around. And I love this in all of them. And then we have the beautiful earrings as well. So these earrings are, again, your choice of the pearls the all metal or the turquoise. And the earrings are stunning, and the cross is stunning, and these are an example of what you would typically only find in Italy and only find in gold, and you'd have to spend thousands.
Look at the attention to detail on this. I mean, look at Chantal and Kate. I mean, it's just, it tells the whole story when you look at this. It looks like they were in Italy on the Ponte Vecchio, Lisa, where you'd find some pieces of this that are in 18 karat gold and solid, and they found these, and they're just absolutely gorgeous.
So beautiful.
And we have people who've been with us for a while who collect Florence jewelry, and they're always waiting for they're always waiting for new pieces to come out. And they say, "Oh, I own this," or "I was looking for this. I just added this to my wardrobe." Because you can have a wardrobe of all of these Florentine pieces because they look so beautiful, mix and match so well together.
So this is a beautiful long cross. I love the fact that it has some flow in it, and it's not just too stiff. It has a beautiful softness, and it really lays against your skin beautifully. Again, the turquoise, the all metal, which is a deep hand-cut, diamond-cut bead, so it really catches the light. That beautiful, beautiful pearl. The earrings are $139, and the cross necklace is $149. So they look like thousands of dollars, thousands. The fact that we could actually bring you these at $139 and $149, it wouldn't even cost you wouldn't even cover the price of a hotel and one night in Florence to shop for these at that price. They are phenomenal, and no one is going to miss the fact that that is Italian jewelry at its best. It is an aesthetic that you just do not see anywhere else. We do have one more piece of jewelry from Florence, that's amazing factor that I wanted to show you. So here you have the earrings and you have the cross, and we love both.
This is very special and different from Florence, isn't it?
The
first time you saw this, I remember your expression. You're like, wow. This is special.
So this is an absolutely beautiful necklace, and this is something that that factory doesn't typically do, because they're actually using cultured pearls here. They typically use pearls that are made in Europe. These are cultured pearls, beautiful red agate, and then this style that just, it's gonna lay around your neck like that.
It's so feminine. I love the fact that around these agate stones are little beads that form the bezel, not wire work like you would normally see, actual beads done by hand around each gemstone.
Beautiful.
That's amazing.
And these are, I mean, it's such a rich look and a beautiful look. I love the fact that, once again, I think it's something you can wear in so many different ways, like just with this simple, beautiful white button-down shirt and a pair of jeans, and then you put something like that with it. That is stunning. You know, going out to dinner with this simple blouse and then this necklace, absolutely stunning. It is one of those pieces that you will get so many opportunities to wear. It is absolutely beautiful. It is real pearls. It is made in Italy. It is designed for you, and it is breathtaking. This is 16 inches with a 4-inch extender, and it is $329. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. So I love that it's doing something different with pearls, and I think in so many cases, I love pearls, but I want something a little bit different.
Look how it frames Chantal's neckline.
Isn't that
because
gorgeous?
It has these drops, it just fills it out perfectly.
Gosh.
And I love the movement that is created by this.
Stunning. That is the Florentine handmade red agate and pearl drop necklace. Absolutely beautiful. And that's a piece that is, I would wear that every day of the week. Every single day of the week, they'd be like, yeah, does that go with your breakfast cereal? And I would be, yes, it does. It's perfect with Cocoa Puffs, and thank you. It just, how can this not make you smile? I think in the craziness and the hectic and the day-to-day and the barrage of your senses with the technology today, I think we forget the emotional joy of something truly beautiful. Everything is so transient and so disposable, and it's so here today and gone tomorrow. And so something truly beautiful, something made in a way that isn't going to go away when you swipe the screen, and it's not going to be here today and gone tomorrow. Something there's something about it, and that's fine jewelry.
I don't even wear the jewelry, but everything you said resonates with me exactly. I love seeing it made. I love seeing the designs, and I love seeing the outcome of how product is made from Italy or wherever we're getting it from.
Coming up next, we have something that is truly fit for a queen, and
Literally.
I will be more than happy to wear these for you until you decide that they should be yours, because I'm a giver from a way back. This is our 2.1 carat Zambian emerald, Tanzanite, and diamonds royalty ring. So we have a beautiful ring that you're looking at right here. Isn't that stunning? This is almost 2.2 carats of Zambian emerald, 2.18 carats of Tanzanite, and over a half carat of champagne diamonds. This is $999, and it looks like it should be multiple thousands of dollars.
And you talk about saturation of color and what makes the quality of Tanzanite, the quality of emerald, what it is. This is, again, the AAA quality. The greens are so vibrant. That center Tanzanite, it's a bold Tanzanite stone with that color, because we know that the bolder stones you're gonna lose some
Right.
color unless it's very, very good quality. And that's exactly what this is. And by the way, Lisa, I love the design of this ring because it feels like to me that it has this kind of negative space a little bit, but it's filled in perfectly, so you don't really see it. It just has this wonderful look to it.
Wow. So Kate is wearing it, and you can see how beautiful it is. This is $999 once again, and it is an unbelievable ring. I love this on a ring finger. I love this on a middle finger. And I do love that you see into the ring, and yet it is so impressive. You know, it makes it feel not too heavy because you have that beautiful open space, and it is so gorgeous with, by the way, the color of that Tanzanite,
It's incredible.
stunning. Tanzanite is 1,000 times more rare than a diamond.
That's true.
And this is Tanzanite, Zambian emerald, and champagne diamonds. It's really, you cannot get any more beautiful than that. It happens to go beautifully with this beautiful gemstone bracelet. So we have exactly the same combination of the emeralds, the Tanzanite, and the diamonds in a bracelet. This is an exotic gemstone bracelet. It's going to be rhodium over silver. It is 7.2 carats of Tanzanite, 6 carats of Zambian emerald, and over 2¼ carats of champagne diamonds. This is going to fit an average to a large wrist, with an approximate weight of the bracelet being 20 grams overall. It is breathtaking. It is one of the most beautiful combinations and juxtapositions of color.
It's perfectly said. I was going to say the same thing. And the fact that you have ovals and you have that emerald cut is just beautiful combination together. Even though the links themselves are each rectangular, the stones are not, and that's part of the design that is so beautiful.
So the Tanzanite is in an emerald cut, and the emerald is in an oval, but they're each set in a beautiful rectangle of diamonds, surrounded by diamonds, a bed of diamonds, a frame of diamonds going all the way around your wrist. Now this is an example of how different colors complement each other and make each color even more beautiful. You know, I just think the blue purple, and definitely tending toward the purple in this Tanzanite with that beautiful emerald green. Again, how unique is emerald as a color? It's named after the stone. It is an emerald green because there is no other thing that is as beautiful as that shade of green. This
That's a great way to put
is,
it.
oh my gosh, heartbreakingly beautiful. Heartbreakingly beautiful. If you just sat at home and enjoyed this on your own, it would be worth it. It is such an absolutely stunning piece. And it will, to have that be yours, to be able to enjoy it, to be able to wear it. I'm telling you, there are days when I'm having a tough day, I'll pull out a gorgeous piece of jewelry. It just makes me feel better.
Changes your mood?
It does. It does.
I can
And you know, there's no side effects. So I love that. It's one of those pieces. It's an absolute mood shifter. It's a mood changer. And again, I think that it just, Women have an emotional reaction with beautiful things. It affects us profoundly. It's the reason that we pay attention to decorating our homes, and we pay attention to our clothes and the hair and the makeup. Women are very sensitive to the aesthetic and the detail and beautiful things. They affect us deeply.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you this bracelet will affect you deeply, and if you are lucky enough to own it, it will absolutely be something that changes your day every time you put it on. So
true.
The bracelet itself is $2,999. The ring is $999, and it is...
What a gorgeous combination.
Oh my gosh, just one of the most beautiful, beautiful combinations I have ever seen, and it kills me to actually get it back. So if you love really beautiful colors, saturated colors, you will absolutely love those two pieces. All right, speaking of absolutely stunning colors, there is one piece I wanted to show you. Oh, you know what, Nina, I'm sorry, can I grab those back? Only because I feel like we're showing a Tanzanite next, and just in case somebody, likes the whole look. There you go. I would love to have the whole look. Okay, so, because we're continuing with one more piece in Tanzanite, and this is a piece that when you're going for top quality Tanzanite, this is the color you can't find anymore. When Tanzanite was first introduced to the American market, it was in the 60s. It was actually introduced to the American market by the very high-end couture house where somebody had breakfast and everything comes in little blue boxes. Yes, we love them, right? They're the ones who really invested in marketing the Tanzanite stone to the United States.
Yeah.
It was called, by the way, their stone. It was what it was called for a while. It is only found in one place in the world, in Tanzania, in one small area of Tanzania. It is increasingly difficult to get good quality out of the mines. In the early days of Tanzanite, this is the quality that you saw.
It was.
Now, no.
You would never get a size of this color in this size. It's unbelievable. And this is set in 14 karat gold, Lisa.
This is in 14 karat white gold. It is surrounded by diamonds. It's over 3.5 carats of Tanzanite in a single, saturated, beautiful, deep, gorgeous, top quality Tanzanite with a 1/4 carat of diamonds. Absolutely stunning. This one is $2,599, and once again, this is a piece that we have been holding.
Yeah.
If we had just gone out and bought this today from the source, with what's happened with everything over the last year, plus the value of gold increasing so dramatically, we could not even get close to this price.
Exactly.
But we do, when we find special things, we will hold them for a special occasion, and this is a special occasion. So this is absolutely beautiful. It is an absolutely stunning piece, and it is something that I guarantee you will love and you will be able to wear. I'm just going to hand this to Chantal quickly on this one, but look at how beautiful.
So nice.
I do think too, one of the things I love about that is that I do feel like it's wearable. That's something that you would wear all the time.
Yeah.
That's something that would become your signature.
And that teardrop shape is so conducive for this Tanzanite. I love the Tanzanite. I love the diamonds surrounding it.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about these design houses, and we haven't said enough about them. These are the top design houses in the world creating this product for us. And we went and we scoured the world, and we found all these pieces that are wonderful.
So if you are someone who really loves exotic stones, and again, I love the ring and the bracelet we were just showing you. I think those are exceptional. Do I think you're going to wear those to the grocery store? Well, I would, but that's me. So, don't do as I say, not as I do. Maybe, I do think, just depending on your personal style. I have some friends who would wear this to the grocery store, and it's just their personal style would be great. And then I have some friends who would go, no, that's too much for me to the grocery store, I'm going to wait for a special occasion. But this is something that everyone can love and live in and feel good in and feel beautiful and have something special to wear. I think in a lot of cases you're busy, there's a million things going on. We don't always, you don't have time to spend a million hours getting your hair perfect every day and doing some kind of exotic Instagram makeup routine. But to brush your hair, to look simple, to look elegant, a little mascara, a little lip color, a little powder, a beautiful piece of jewelry. You will look absolutely gorgeous.
It's so well said, and I agree with you. Look at it on Chantal. There's no other jewelry necessary when you
No,
wear that.
no,
Nothing
it's-
necessary. Just the cleanness, the neckline looks beautiful. Everything about it.
I love having something that simple and that beautiful. So I do love that throughout this evening we've been able to offer you a wide range of pieces. Something as striking as a Sleeping Beauty, something as understated as an affordable piece of diamond jewelry, something that is a piece of Italy, like that beautiful B lira, something that is an exotic look of royalty, like the Tanzanite
Absolutely.
and the emeralds,
It's so unbelievable.
something that is an unbelievable diamond piece like the tennis necklace that sold out so quickly, or the beautiful Tanzanite that we were finishing up with. So I do want to thank the very generous owners of this lovely home for allowing us
Beautiful.
to broadcast from here again. And I want to thank all of you for keeping us company on an evening of beautiful jewelry. I understand that there are a lot of things in this show that are not going to be something that is in everyone's budget every day. But I love that even if you're just window shopping, I believe an hour of beautiful things is good for the soul. So I hope that you've enjoyed this hour. If there's something that you are lucky enough to order and have on its way to you, I know you will love it. If you just simply enjoyed seeing an hour of beautiful pieces, I am very, very glad you kept us company for that.
Thank you, everyone. It was a wonderful show. Glad you
It was.
enjoyed
David, thank you so much.
Thank you.
David's been working on this
Great
for a
job,
long
David.
time. Yeah. And Chantal and Kate,
Oh,
thank
and
you
one
so
more
much.
thing.
Thank you
Uh-huh.
for having
Can you mention that everything ships immediately? There's no advance.
Oh,
just so
that's
they know.
true.
Everything is.
Yeah, everything ships immediately. Everything is in our warehouse. And of course, the more valuable things will come to you, signature required and insured.
Thank you.
So definitely pay attention to the details on that, because there are some very valuable pieces. We're not just going to put those in the mail. Those will come in very special ways. All right. Thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we enjoyed spending this time with you. Bye.